God has shown me that the purpose for a moderate Muslim state in the United States of America, of a moderate Muslim community, the purpose is to throw off the general population to the intentions of the Islamic expansion into Africa and to the rest of the world. When Islam has finished seizing Africa, they will have what it takes to go to war with the rest of the world. The opposing forces are the Eastern schools of thought, as well as many Western schools of thought. The Jews seek to take advantage of what is going on, and they are pulling the strings from all sides. But nobody has complete control but God. I am but a prophet of God, sent by God to tell you the truth. When I was born, I remember things when I was very young. I do not remember being a baby in my mother's womb, though I have memories that could be something similar to that. I do not have memories of the journey to Earth, but I have memories that could have something to do with that. I do not have memories of choosing my parents, but I do have memories that have something to do with that. So I believe that on some level I do not understand yet, I was sent here as a prophet, as in spirit, and the body that I ended up evolving inside of, along while my body's evolving and going through the stages of adolescence to adulthood, etc., that, I'm not exactly, I don't really care about the body that was chosen. I care about the people and the descendants of the ethnic groups who had the knowledge, which were my people, my tribes, not yours. So I'm back to reclaim my tribe and to point out to the meek and to the worshipful and those who worship God and those who are faithful, those who kept true to the word. I'm here to point out that God intends to punish the white man and to punish him very soon. God intends to punish the Muslim man, and he intends to punish him very soon. And there will be many plagues on the white Jewish man, for lack of a better description. Because there are so many different kinds of people who assume the identity of Judaism, who are really different kinds of Europeans. The Yiddish community, the Khazars, the Teutons, the English. There are many Jews who have assumed the identity of being the original Jews. So the modern day Jew and the ancient African, Afro-Asiatic, dark-skinned Jew, who was even dark-skinned when you see Jesus' portrayal on the Roman portrayal they found under that church, I believe it was, there was a painting or some kind of portrayal of Jesus they dated to very close to around the time he was around, and it shows him having dark skin as well as features of a mixed black man. I'd like to draw to your attention, when I showed you the stela of the races from Seti's tomb, from Ramses' tomb, the stela of the Libyans, the stela of Heru, and the ones who are closest to Heru, the Egyptians, and the Osiris, the Lord of the Black. Now, when I showed you the stela of the races, and the Wasetins, and I showed you the connections, and why certain European tribes were mistaken for white and mistaken for black, and they're really Semitic people with dark skin. But the bottom line is the white man and the Semite had the hook nose, and the Egyptian mixed black man did not. Look at my nose. My nose is a variation of a Negroid and a variation of a Caucasoid nose, all at the same time. So why is it not hooked? Because it is not this certain haplogroup among the greater Eurasian tribes, the greater European peoples. I'm not from the same descendant as them, so I didn't have the same hook nose, but the same descendant as the ones who had a different nose, who mixed with the African Negroid nose and gave you, voila, your common mulatto nose, your typical mulatto nose, your typical West African mixed with Eurasian nose, your Caucasian mixed with Sub-Saharan African nose. This is the kind of nose you saw on Akhenaten. This is the kind of nose you saw on Ramses, on Seti, on Tutmosis. Okay? And the kind of nose you saw on the first dynasty, Menzies, you get a more Negroid Nubian nose. Because it went from being a black Nubian nation, which evolved from a black Nubian Homo erectus humanoid, to being what we have now. Okay? Homo sapiens. Okay? We evolved from Homo erectus. The Cro-Magnons, the early humanoids, the Neanderthals in Europe. The hook-nosed white devil was not the Egyptian. He was the one who mixed with the Semite tribes. He was the devil who infiltrated the Semitic tribes, like the devil tried to usurp God's power in heaven, as above, so below. And when the devil talks about his knowledge, it comes from below. That's why you say the guy's talking shit. He's bullshitting. Because it applies to the structure of the human body as well. Where it starts in the mind, where it starts in Africa, and where it ended, Europe. And the people who are talking shit. Thank you. Bullshit. They're the ones who call bullshit because they speak bullshit, and they spend all day playing cards calling bullshit on each other because they know they're all bullshitting.